Yo, what's up guys? Rygo here from MACkite. So I just got the chance to test the new Jaime SLS board, and in years past I've often talked about how much I enjoyed the Jaime tech stream, and for this video I wanted to cover a topic about, is a board like the Jaime SLS worth it? Because it is a higher tier board, and I need to come out up front. Typically with a video, I aim to be as objective as possible. I'm always looking for a con, something negative to say about the product, because I want the reviews to be authentic and to give you the most information possible, so that when you get out there and test it, you're like, oh yeah, this guy sent me in the right direction. What he said was accurate to my experience. And with this particular board, I'm enamored. I really rarely come across a product where I just have nothing bad to say. And really the only con that I come up with the Jaime is it's expensive, man. This is a high tier board, and this is coming from somebody who typically I gravitate towards, the more simple product. I like simplicity in the engineering. I don't want something overcomplicated or overpriced. I don't want anything fancy. I'm not like a click bar kind of guy. I don't usually gravitate towards products like this, but when it comes to the Jaime, and even this latest iteration, the Jaime SLS, I just have so much fun, and the difference is so noticeable for me on the water. Every time I've used a Jaime, I just come out of the session smiling, feeling invigorated, kind of inspired, and it has a really unique feel to it, and we'll get into what that is and why that is in this video. Now, with all that said, this is actually not my choice board, because my choice discipline usually, directs me towards boards that have a grind base or just all-out performance, pure pop, etc., which is why I usually use like a live wire or an Atmos. But with the Jaime, what's really unique about it is it's still insanely high performance. So breaking it down in categories, the first thing you can expect from this board is it's just a smooth rider. When it comes to riding in the chop, you don't feel it in the board. It absorbs the energy so well, and part of that is the channel layout, and as well the flex pattern. So it's stiffer in some places and it has give in other places, which when you say you case a landing, I cased a few kite loops with this board, came down harder than I meant to, and you just, compared to other boards, it's just so nice on the knees, it's nicer on my joints. I feel like when I'm out there, I don't get as tired, and I don't feel so beat up in the chop or on hard landings on this board. So on top of that, there's just a snap to the tail, and we've done a lot of videos on the older Jaime, but something again with the flex pattern, when you go to load this board up, it's just a really smooth load and pop, and then the tail literally almost just snaps you off the water. And like that comes back to part of that reason that I really enjoy riding this board so much, because every time I get out there, I feel like it's just throwing me up, and I'm just getting like excellent pop. Even when I botch my technique, the board's just so poppy and light feeling that it just kind of has this really unique feel on the water, where you get this blend of explosive pop and softness that I just don't see in any other boards. A lot of other boards are usually pretty straightforward, locked in, track-like, super stiff, right to the point, maximum air, maximum kite loop, whatever. And this board's like, oh hey, yeah, let's go do some kite loops, but it's gonna feel good and be playful doing them. And that really is unique to the Jaime. So I guess in contrast to some other boards, there are other boards that I do think offer better pop. So for example, I mentioned the Atmos. I do use the Atmos a lot because I feel like it's a straight to business kind of board. It really is purpose-built and designed just to get maximum air and things like that. But the Jaime, I guess you could say it mixes business with pleasure, because it's just such an exciting, fun feeling board. And I know that's not quantifiable. I'm definitely biased on this. You guys know me, you know that. Normally I'm incredibly objective, and I'll always share what I think is good for other people, what I might like and what I might not like. But in this case, yeah, I just think the Jaime is a great board. I will admit that it's not my personal board, but if I were only a foot strap rider and I had no aspirations for other disciplines, and I was just going out and doing big air and free riding in foot straps, I think the Jaime would be an incredible choice, because it is so fun. The only con, it's a premium board, it's not cheap, but you really get what you pay for out of this one. So hey, if you have any questions on this board, just let me know in the comments here. Used every iteration of it, super familiar with it. And I think a lot of the other shop guys as well are pretty stoked on this one. So just let me know if you found the video helpful. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you next time.